big storms in the mountains are a common thing, but hail like this, like they saw in Estes Park, that's pretty rare. Crews work to shovel away all the hail, and many of the parts were piled up in spots like Elkhorn Avenue. The kids kind of had some fun with it, though. 9 News reporter Luis De Leon is in Estes Park for us right now. And Luis, towns out there are used to storms, but last night that was something else.
Yeah, Kim, this is also one of the busiest times of the year right now for visitors to come to Estes Park. So a town spokesperson told me that they put more crews on standby for responding to emergencies because there's so many people in the town right now. Not too much damage from last night from what we could personally see. Really just a mess and a lot of cleanup going on. But it does pose, or does rather serve a reminder for some of the dangers that this wet weather can pose. All of this may not be what Estes Park's visitors ordered.
Hi, how are you?
But for workers at Kind Coffee,
I like the name.
Owner Amy Hamrick says they typically know what Mother Nature can serve.
I think it's a front-end loader.
She saw piles of hail, looking more like snowbanks, that were plowed away overnight.
We were never going to clear that by the morning.
A wild storm serves as a reminder.
I think that we're all sensitive to risk here in Estes Park, and we had a historic flood in 2013. And
Town spokesperson Kate Rush says they've worked to be better prepared in recent years.
Stormwater management, floodplain management, and capacity building has really been a big focus for the town in recent years, especially since the 2013 flood. And one of the things that happened last night was all of the hail flowed into a culvert that quickly got plugged up. And a storm like that is exceptional, and that may have still happened with even the best system possible.
It looks like snow out there.
Making sure you're prepared can go a long way.
We have, flood bags staged. We have evacuation plans in place. Given that the back side of our shop is the river, but the front side is actually where we've learned that that's going to come from. We are just feel a little more prepared having gone through it already.
Hoping the water stays at bay, but they're ready for when it doesn't.
I love it. I love your...
So you heard the owner of Kind Coffee there talking about those flood bags, sandbags, if you will, that they do have on hand just in case of any flooding. Their location is right there on the Big Thompson River there. Larimer County, a side note, they're partners with a nonprofit called Serve 6-8. They're based in Fort Collins to deliver pallets of sandbags to homeowners if they want it. Over the last few weeks, Larimer County Office of Emergency Management talked about some of the challenges they sometimes face with getting homeowners to actually accept some of these sandbags and other flood mitigation efforts, Kim.
Well, they've got a history up there, but then I look at the images behind you and I know why everybody is drawn there in the summer months. It's so beautiful.
Absolutely, and a lot of that cleanup is still going to be going on. A lot of the visitors are still not turned away just because of the wet weather, but it is all about being aware and making sure they know what the weather forecast is.
Got to be safe. Thanks, Louise.